In the north of the Gaza Strip, the Israelis worked on both the capital of the Palestinian enclave and its satellite towns. Every day in the region was not without dozens of dead and injured civilians. At the same time, the Israel Defense Forces operation in Jabalia continued. The main fighting in this area took place in the vicinity of the Al-Fahura school. Palestinian militias retained the ability to fire rockets at border kibbutz. Israeli targets in Sderot and Mefalsim were targeted, but none of the munitions managed to hit them. In southwest Gaza, sporadic exchanges of fire occurred in the vicinity of the University College. Nevertheless, during the past week, neither side managed to advance in the vicinity of the building. In the central part of the enclave, Israeli forces struck Nuseirat as usual. Also, a residential building in Deir al-Balah came under fire in the humanitarian zone. In response, Palestinian militias shelled Israeli positions in the Netzarim corridor. Judging from the lack of information about the overflight of evacuation helicopters, the attacks were inconclusive. In the southern Gaza Strip, the Israeli Air Force struck Izz al-Din al-Qassam targets in and around Khan Yunis. One of the casualties was Ez Kassab, a Hamas representative on the so-called Supervisory Committee. At the same time, terraforming of the area continued in Rafah. IDF engineering teams conducted demolitions of remaining structures and cleared ruins. Israeli security forces conducted another series of raids in the West Bank. During the week, some 100 local residents were detained in the Palestinian Authority on charges of links to Hamas. The fiercest clashes erupted in Jenin and Tubas governorates, where, among other places, UAVs were used. The Israelis eliminated up to 4 members of Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad in strikes. North of Ramallah, a Palestinian attacked the residents of the Jewish settlement of Shiloh. First, he shot down 2 Israelis, after which he attempted a knife attack, but he was eliminated. Another similar incident occurred north of Jerusalem in the locality of Anata. There, a truck driver attempted to run over IDF troops, but was shot dead. The ground phase of Operation Northern Arrows continued for more than a month on the Lebanese-Israeli border. IDF units slightly expanded the zone of control south and east of Qiyam and also occupied the eastern part of Hula. In the central sector, troops of the 36th Ga'ash Armored Division also attempted to advance. However, their attacks north of Marun el-Ras and Idarun were unsuccessful. Simultaneously, the sides exchanged strikes on both rear and border population centers. Hezbollah launched rockets at Ben Gurion Airport, where a parking lot was damaged. In turn, the Israelis attacked Beirut's southern suburbs several times. And in Bazourieh, Abu Haider Nasrallah, Hassan Nasrallah's uncle, was killed in a raid along with his family.